Hey everyone, just kind of wanted to kind of go over a couple things with you guys. Happy New Year's to everybody. It is January the 1st, 2017, and getting into a new year and really looking forward to this year because in 5 more days I'm heading back over to Japan. Anyway, the biggest thing I want to talk to you guys about is sort of what you want to bring with you to Japan. Well, this time I'm going over. I used to live over there, and I lived over there for about 3 years, and I never got to do anything really touristy because you live over there and you have it every day, and when you're on the trains for so long, you kind of want to just chill out at home, and you kind of get in your own little corner, you create your own little world. But this time I'm going over, and it's going to be for a week, just a short period of time, a week, but I'm really kind of going in at fresh eyes because now it's, almost like for the first time I'm going in there, and I get to really, see Japan for what it is. But there's a couple of things that I really want to kind of go over with you about. One thing is, what do you bring with you? Clothes, you can bring clothes with you, and the thing is, here it is January, and I'm going in the winter, so I'm actually ending up packing a little bit more than really what I wanted to. It's probably highs going to be in the 50s, low, upper 40s, and lows will probably be maybe around 30 or something at night, but I really wanted to kind of dress where you could dress kind of in layers and just kind of build up from there. I didn't really want to bring a big bulky coat, so I just got me a little vest and everything, and just going to build up the layers from there. And I feel like that's the best way to go. But one of the worst things about going over to Japan is absolutely the flight. Sometimes I used to bring just a backpack and a book, and that was it. And maybe I'd bring a little bit of music or something, and that was all I would bring. But this time it's going to be completely, it's going to be different. I wanted to make sure I brought things that made me comfortable. First off, you want to bring you, a hat, a baseball hat, something to wear, because you look at it, and sometimes it rains over there. I brought a hat because it's going to be cold and, toboggan. Maybe at nighttime it's a little chilly. So a hat. I got this bad boy right here. I got this at a Renaissance Festival and absolutely love it. It'd probably keep my hair warm, but, it's pretty cool. Also, for the plane ride, you want to make sure that you bring a couple things. One is, I like to take these out, these little wisps, and, because you feel like you sleep and you got your mouth shut and your mouth's dry, and the dry air, it kind of keeps your mouth fresh, and it's great, Also, like what I like to bring with me on the plane, just a little bit of lotion. Just kind of wash your face a little, get there, because it's so dry on those planes. So that's something you really want to bring with you. And I got something really weird, and I wanted to try it out, and actually the reviews of it have been pretty good, and I was really looking for a pillow, and the traditional ones where they go over your neck like that, and I thought, okay, I can use it. I've never used one before. So I thought, well, let me check it out, and I can probably just use that, and it won't be a big deal. But I kind of did some research about them, and people kind of didn't like them, and now technology and everything, excuse me. And it's nice, and it's a pillow. So the weird thing about this is it's got like a little bit of a spring to it, and I'm going to try it out, and it's weird, but it's comfortable, and it looks more like a scarf. It looks like a scarf. It basically pretty much is a scarf. But, let's see if I can make sure I can do this right. Pretty much you just kind of rest it there, hold on, I can't really. You rest it there, and you kind of wrap it around, and you place it there. Kind of pull this up a little bit. I tighten it up a little bit. Okay. And you're supposed to rest like that. I need to get it tighter, of course, but and you kind of just get up like that, and you rest like that. And actually, to be honest with you, it's pretty comfortable. I mean, I like sleeping like that. And I've tried taking those airplane pillows and balling them up and everything, but it's a little bit harder than, what it should be. And the good thing about this just kind of just really folds up so space-wise. It's pretty awesome. I'm curious about trying it. I'm awful at sleeping on planes. As a matter of fact, I sleep better on the takeoff than when in the air. And, when it's a 13 to 14 hour flight, it's hard to sleep. I can't sleep on a plane. So I'm curious about this. So we'll see how it goes. Also on a plane, I got some Burt's Bees facial cleaning, and it seems pretty cool. Just a towelette, just kind of way. They're going to give you a towelette but it's close to it. But sometimes you're just going to wake up and you feel, I hate feeling, dry air and you're just sitting there in your eyes and everything else. So this will be good. Bought some Visine also, just to wet my eyes. Also, some things you want to bring with you. I really wanted to bring some headphones. I got my iPhone here, iPhone 7, and everybody made a big deal about how you can't use headphones, but actually you could. You just plug it in here, and it worked. And I was kind of looking at getting wireless headphones, and the thing I hate about them is my ear canals are so narrow that I feel like I have issues with them popping out all the time. And especially with those, the iPods just came out. I really wanted them, but yeah, when you kind of got down to it, I thought, God, I'll lose those in a heartbeat. So I kind of started thinking about what I wanted to do, and because I really enjoy listening to music when I get on a plane, and getting wireless was kind of one of those things you didn't want to go, with a cord, because I tell you what, I turn around, whatever, and boom, they pop right out, or whatever, or pull them, and that drives me nuts. So what I went ahead and did, I went ahead and got a over-the-head headphones. And I got a little case because, you know what, I wanted to protect them. And actually, these are pretty awesome. I mean, they're Sony's, and they're the MDR XB9550s. And they've got really awesome sound to them. I mean, they sound good. They fit over my ears good. I don't have to worry about and the noise canceling. So right now, they're great. I mean, it gives you that silent feeling, and they're light. They don't weigh too much, and it's just, I love them. I mean, I've tried them out and connected to Bluetooth. It's super easy, and the best thing about it is they're Sony, and they got amazing bass to them. I mean, I really have just an extraordinary amount of music, just wide ranges of music. And they just have this amazing bass to them. The sound quality is fantastic. I got a case because I paid maybe about $10, $12 on Amazon for it. And it's a hard shell, and it's not too thick or bulky where, it's an inconvenient to carry them. But they're awesome, and I think for going on really long trips and everything, you have to have them. I mean, and I like, even, you're going to be traveling a lot. You're going to be on trains. You're going to be, going all over the place. And nobody talks on the freaking train. So, I really wanted something light where I could just sit there and use them and tune off the world just for a while, and they're awesome. I think they're going to work out fantastic for traveling, and you can adjust the sound on them. They're wireless, so they're super cool. I got them on Amazon for like $88. I mean, come on, $88, and they're awesome, and they're Sony. So anyway, there's some kind of good travel trips, that you can plan, and a couple other things you've got to take care of is when you hold on, I'm gonna drink my coffee. I didn't sleep last night, so I just need it. So I was in Japan maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and technology. You had a phone, but actually when I had a phone, I had the phone there, so going back and forth between the countries, I didn't have anything. So I kind of thought, well, I want to make sure I have something to charge my battery. I mean, you got more things dealing with you to charge the battery than everything. First off, I got a GoPro, and I'm going to be dorking it up and wear it on my head. And it's just a little small camera. I like showing the Shibuya crossing where you got a billion people crossing the street. Also bring a regular camera. And, you can use your phone to kind of link up to it, so that's pretty cool. And you're going to take your phone. And actually, I changed the band on it, but my iWatch. Now, kind of being random on everything and jumping around, but look. I got this, and I'm not really sure. I mean, it's a battery. It's solar powered, so that's kind of cool. So I don't have to really, when I'm traveling, I could probably just clip this onto my bag, let it just kind of hang there, and let it charge. The issue I have with this, I've tried it. It worked. It's kind of weird and does this thing where you press it and all these lights light up and everything, but the bad thing was I dropped it the other day and the shell came off and I looked inside of it and it looked cheap. I paid $15 for it, so I'm not expecting much. So I'm kind of curious about how it works. So if it's a piece of crap, I might just leave it in Japan and just throw it away. But I've tried it, and it works, and it's got 2 ports in there, so you can plug up 2 things at the same time. I like this, because I can charge it, so, I can have it out on my bag, it's charging while I'm walking around. If I'm out and about, because you're out and about, and you have an issue, and you can charge up your phone, so that's pretty cool. But I also got a backup. I found me another one. Now this one I paid about $40 for, and it's got 2 ports for it. And actually, I'm pretty impressed with it. So I'm kind of thinking about tossing this off to the side and just using this. You're going to use your phone a lot more than what you think you're going to when you go to Japan, because now you're able to do maps. And that kind of gets me on a little sidetrack here. There was 2 things that I've used before. One is they got like a Tokyo Rails Maps app. Rails map. Okay. Anyway, it's pretty good. But the issue with it is that I think they're going to disconnect with Tokyo or something. It's really weird. I got another one the other day called City Mapper. And you can also use Google Maps. Now, the cool thing is, with Google Maps, I'm able to kind of look to see where I'm going. Because in Japan, you can spend all day on a train and absolutely get nowhere. And you're going to have to, when you go to Tokyo, you have to plan your trip out like, hey, this area I'm going today. Tomorrow, this area. The next day, this area. Where I'm not on the train all the time because that's going to drive you nuts. So, I'm able to kind of coordinate where I want to go, what shrines I want. You really need to plan. And don't plan, hey, one day I'm going to be in Shinjuku. I'm going to go up here to Tokyo Towers. Then I'm going to go to Akasaka, and then I'm going to go to Odaiba. Then I'm going to go to Tsukiji. You'll never get it done, and you'll be exhausted. So planning your trip out and going section by section is ideal. Now, using City Mapper is pretty cool. Haven't really loaded it up, but I think it's gotten good reviews. Now, another thing I like is the iWatch, because it lets me know, hey, turn here, hey, use this, hey, get off on this train. It's an iWatch, and people say, oh, I don't need it, but for traveling, it's pretty cool. On the subject of traveling, as a tourist, you have a very good option of just kind of, you got a great deal, and you kind of think, well, I don't know if I want to spend this money, but if you're going outside Tokyo, then it's absolutely a great deal. And I'm talking about the JR Pass. Actually, I think it's $240, and you can use the JR line for 7 days, anywhere you want to go. If you want to go down to Osaka, you want to go down to Kyoto. I'm going to go down to Kyoto. I was thinking about Osaka, but I think I might be traveling too much, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. But still, I think it's going to be worth the money, because you're going to have to take the train. I'm going to take the train to get to Shinjuku. So I really want to make sure that everything's coordinating correctly. Now, but the JR Pass is pretty good. I'll put a link on there on how I got it. And actually, I was kind of scared because I thought, okay, I got it right after Christmas. And I put the order in, and I was scared because I was like, oh my God, what if it doesn't come? Holidays and everything else, and it's sending to me Federal Express. I have to be home these days. It worried me. But it came. It came so quick. It was like 3 or 4 days later. There it is. It's on pass. And you have to go to the JR station to activate it. So, overall, I think it's going to be a good deal. You get to, when you add up the prices of these trains, it's outrageous. $240 to ride the train anywhere in Japan on the JR line, that's a pretty good deal. Because you can spend money. Lots and lots and lots of money using a train. And if you go down to Kyoto or Osaka, that costs you as much as a plane ticket. Another thing, quick travel tip guide is, I'm advertising for Amazon, obviously. I wanted a little diary. Oh my God, I sound like a female. I wanted a journal. Now, that's what adults call it, a journal. Okay? But I wanted, and I got this pretty cool thing. I got it from India, and I got it for like $8 on Amazon. Alcohol on Amazon. And I was able to kind of write down places I wanted to go. And the paper's really nice. It's good. You don't want to be rough with this thing because I imagine it fall apart, but it's pretty cool. It's got a good feel to it, and I'm really happy with this product. Now, the thing about it is, I really want to write down where I wanted to go because I've done some research. I want to go to the robot show. That's something, people wouldn't like it, but it's Tokyo. It's an overload of lights and robots and everything. It's gonna be awesome. I wanted to go back to the Ninja restaurant because I went there before. It's expensive as hell, but it's worth every penny of it, to be honest with you. I told myself the first time I'll never get here again, so live it up. Well, I'm back, but, this time I get to go with a friend of mine, and it's going to be awesome. So you want to experience these things, and I want to write things down on where I wanted to go. Places in the city, what I want to visit. It gives me an idea. Now, you can do the same thing on your phone. Write a little thing on there and say, hey, I want to go here. Hey, make a note to visit here. But this kind of gives you like a little bit more adventurous type setting. So I really wanted to, and I've been writing on there on places I want to go, how to get to the hotel, the map to get to the hotel. So overall, I've really enjoyed using this. Also, when traveling, especially in Japan, you're right. You're out there. You're on the streets. I'd recommend a bag. Uh, a backpack, but you have to be careful on backpacks because they can be so bulky. And if you're on a crowded train in the middle of the week, oh my God! I mean, it's like you had to put it down, and you're holding on to it. But I mean, I got me a little backpack here. Got me a little leather satchel. Um, and the cool thing about it is I'm able to stick my headphones in here, my passport, my books, things in there. And then when I get to the hotel, I can take that stuff out. And then if I'm running around, doing some shopping, picking up things, I can just stuff it in this bag. And it's on my shoulder. I can put it to the side, put it to the back. I can move it around me. And the good thing, Japan is extremely safe. I mean, I've never had any issues with it. But the thing about it is, you want to. I know that it's always around me. I mean, it's like a backpack. You might have to take off and just hold on to it. But anyway, it's good. But anyway, I mean, I was kind of random on everything, and I just wanted to kind of go over a few tips for going over to Japan and actually what to bring with you. Like I said, wintertime, I'm bringing a little bit more stuff that I want to. A lot of just pullovers, sweaters, pants, that normally I would just be I'm a jeans and t-shirt and shorts kind of guy, and I could get away with a smaller bag and not even freak out. But I'm having to bring more, which is okay, but, with it being wintertime, I don't want to freeze my ass off. Anyway, thanks for watching, and check out my other videos. Got some things about traveling. I've been on a couple of travel things when I was down in Haiti and Universal Horror Nights. But check them out, and see you guys later. Happy New Year's to you. Take care now.